Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV with the relatively new Europa Britannia DLC, where we are playing as Cebu. And, well, we have been dominating our home islands and, well, our home trade nodes, I would say. Just recently taking over the Moluccas here mostly, and now starting to make our way to the west because we're going for the Philippine Tiger achievement where we have to recreate that Chola Empire, which apparently was an Indian empire, down here in the southern tip of India, all the way up the coast over here and all the way down here and over to where we are. Started to take a tiny bit of land that we actually need for the achievement. I think Western Java down here, let me just grab that areas map mode. Yes, Western Java is, I think, the first province that we need. We also need Kalimantan over here, but that needs to be colonized first. And then we're gonna go our way up there. But obviously, as always, we have to grow and be strong in order to, well, be able to put some power into our behind our Germans living through there, behind our territorial ambitions. All right, we've taken this tons of land, so we're gonna have tons of unrest, which I don't love, but we're gonna figure out a way to deal with it, I'm sure. One way is gonna be to reduce that war exhaustion that we got from having our land up here being occupied by Kutai. Yes. Lost conquest claims against Sunda. Also lost a claim on something. This place. Apparently we did have a claim on that. I didn't know. Anyway, we have some spy network on these guys, so let's grab more claims. More claims. And Banten, sure. And then Surabaya last, once we have that. It's gonna be a while until we can declare war, like 15 years. We took a 100% peace deal of these guys, so it's gonna take us a while. What else do we have? We said we're close to completing that mission, but not overextension. Whoa! Yeah, that's bad. I looked at overextension in the peace deal, and it was fine. I did not consider that we had already taken a bunch of land over here in Kutai that didn't count on that peace deal. Now we're way over our overextension cap, which gives us meanest of things. Tons of unrest, all these things that are here. Improve relations, that doesn't really matter. Trade power abroad, all of that doesn't matter. But national unrest, 6.45. But also, once you go over 100% overextension, you get very, very annoying events. And we are quite a bit away from, what is this? June 52? So 7-8 months away from actually being below that. This is bad. And I don't really see that we have a solution to it. I mean, I could stop the coring and release a vassal. Unfortunately, if I remember correctly, there are no good vassals to release. I could release Bali, but they would only get Bali itself. That would hardly do anything. Releasing Majafit would give them a lot of land I've already caught, which would be a waste. Yeah, and the rest is older stuff. Alright, okay, big mistake there. We should have waited for the coring to happen before we piece the other guys out. Now we're gonna have to live with very, very annoying events for 8 months. Let's just hope that we can somehow handle those. Let's try at least. It makes me think about reducing war exhaustion to at least do some reduction of unrest here, but it's so bad. No. Let's just hope we can weather the storm for a couple of months here. Yeah, and hope we shall. Ming wants military power. This is all fine. We're losing money because of rooting out corruption, okay, and paying for a bunch of forts. What forts are these? This fort we probably want currently, yes we do. What other forts are we paying for? Barao, right. Still some devastation here, so we're gonna keep that up too. But I'm gonna tear it down as soon as we have dealt with the Devastation, lose prestige or gain unrest. I lose the prestige at the moment. Just trying to survive until June without negative events. Maybe 2 more months. Come on. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. 1 more month. Get me those cores. Where are they? Cores? There we are. 98%, 99%. And down to 79% overextension. Non-negative events. Got lucky there. But I mean, sometimes you have to get lucky, right? No more stuff here, so I'm gonna tear down this fort. Or am I? Could be nice for dealing with these rebels, actually. It's a jungle fort, and that would mean that we don't necessarily have to have troops here. Because these rebels would then have to take the fort. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna keep it for a while. I do have the money. If I'm not paying 1,000,000 ducats for rooting out corruption, which I should not be soon. Well, as soon as the overextension is gone, at least. Alright. Whew. That gave me a bit of a scare. But we are okay. Aggressive expansion impact increased? Yeah, it's alright. Speaking of aggressive expansion, can I fabricate any claims? I cannot, can I? Because we don't have a border to anyone, except for these guys, of course, who we are gonna crush quite soon. I think I already have my claims here, right? So we can grab that last claim on Palawan and then just go and eat Brunei, which is a thing I do enjoy. Let's get that cannon over there. Don't think we need more than the 1 cannon and these 13 guys to deal with the Brunei. Actually, we might have to think about that a bit more. Lose stability, lose loyalty and influence on the Brahmin, or gain influence on the Brahmin, which is bad. Maybe. Modifiers dropping off in 59. 59. That's too long. Yeah, so we're just gonna have to take some of your land. That's fine though. So you gain influence. And then, do you have a minimum that you need? 5%, so I can take away a lot of land from the Brahmins without them complaining. That should be alright. Oh. They don't actually have a lot of land. I guess I'm gonna take this. Yes. Puts them to 81. 81 means they only get 1 point of disaster every month. So 7 years would be 70 and 14, 84. So we should be fine. So there should be a modifier dropping off before we can do this. Now, I said earlier that I wanted to declare war on Brunei immediately, but I forgot that they're allied to Malacca as well now. If I remember correctly, Malacca actually has boats. Navies, country, Malacca. They have 12 heavies. Whoa. Okay. 12 heavies and 20 lights. That is an actual size navy. Do you actually have an army too? Are you actually just big? Malacca? Yeah, you're not small. Okay. Let's stop transporting this guy for now. Not gonna declare this war immediately. Then I do want a navy that can deal with Malacca, or I need Malacca to go to war and stop protecting Brunei. If I want that, I'm gonna head to any reason. I'm just gonna improve relations to you. It might work out. It just might not, but hey. Last claim on Brunei. This time I'm hopefully not gonna forget that I do have that claim. Unlike last time. Still not making Alta California a state. But it's gonna take a while for us to finally get those colonies, but we're gonna get them. And then we're gonna get that institution. It will be so great. And then we're gonna develop the other institution and we'll all be happy and highly technological here. Okay, Kutai Separatists coming up. Let's have you transported over here. And then just fudge up all the Skutai separatists on the fort. Lost our military advisor. I do want a new one, and I can't afford too much. You're full price. I currently can't afford you. So I guess it's just you for now. It's a bit sad. How many separatists are you gonna be anyway? 35,000? Okay. Can't claim that that's not a number. Let's build some more troops here. But I mean, 32 should be fine, right? We have force limit of this combat width 27. Yeah, should be absolutely okay. Let's just hope that we don't have small units getting caught up in those rebels when they spawn and try to get our army, which they might. Maybe reason not to do it this way. I can sit in Bulungan, I guess. Interesting way you're taking there. Course coming in. Nice. Any states I want to make? Probably. West Java for sure. And maybe the Lesser Sunda Islands, but probably not. This place. Yeah, no. But this place needs to be a state. For sure. And spend more admin. Goodbye, admin. Speaking of, maybe I do want to make this a state. How many state slots do I have? State slots. Oh, I'm almost out of states. Then I'm not going to make you state. I was thinking about increasing autonomy here so we don't have to deal with the rebels, but I guess I'm not going to do that. I'm also not going to give you to an estate. But I am taking attrition in a place that I really shouldn't be taking attrition in. So why am I doing this? Because I'm not paying attention enough. Let's just get to Birao here. I'm even taking attrition here. I kind of assumed that this would be fine. There's no place my army can be fine over here, actually. Okay. Too big an army. 22, 27, 26. So Kutai is the best place to stand. Let's merge up first. It's going to mean a bit more attrition, but I do want to merge up first so I don't have rebels spawn on me. Ah, no, they're fine. Still have 20% to give. Well, 10% to give. 20% in total. Do this, I think. No, you go to Kutai, you go to Samarind. And estates, the nobles want some land, sure. Kshatriya should have tons of high autonomy land. Not that high. This would make you okay. I'd like you to be happy if I can. What about this land? 7. Yeah, that's good. Makes them happy, gives them enough land so they're no longer losing loyalty. And it actually has a lot of military development. So that's pretty cool. We're going to have these Bali separatists also rise up at some point. I'm pretty sure that's going to happen. Also Majafit hiding down there. In Karta and Kendall, which is here, which we have a fort for, right? Cavalli is a fort? Yes, good. Now you have no maneuver. We actually managed to roll a one maneuver, which is apparently not enough to reduce your attrition. Let's move off a unit. So you stop attritioning here. And you can walk through here. And I really just... Yeah, Kutai separatists are going to pop up very soon. Unless they're joking with me again, which they have been doing before. Less envoy travel time, I don't give a hoot. But the reduced development costs are going to be very nice for developing the next institution. 10% off is pretty good. Speaking of, am I paying for any... If I find the right... Oh, I never do. There, state edicts. Hello, development edict being on. You should really not be on. No edict. And down here we have, what's that, conversion? Yes. No edict. What are you? Pretenders. Don't care. Do we have any piracy in our notes? None piracy here, and basically none piracy here. So no need to send any boats to hunt pirates. Which is the thing you can do. It doesn't actually kill the pirating ships, but it reduces their effectiveness, so the AI will just remove their troops, their pirates. But what we're really caring right now is rebels. And just rebels. Treason against Cebu? Whoa. Treason? It's treason then. Lose professionalism, which I hate, and gain reduced manpower in Kutai area, which is not a big problem. Or bunch of... Ugh, no, let's do this. Don't like losing the professionalism, but what can you do? Really don't want more rebels and all the other bad stuff that was there. Again, more unhappy nobles. That's just bad. Death of a merchant. Gain money or gain a skill 1 half price. Zoroastrian. Yeah, I'm... take the money. I don't think a Zoroastrian could have been promoted. Maybe it could have been, I don't know. Could have been a thing to think about to promote that advisor if it was possible as at the wrong faith. What's up with you, Kutai separatists? Can you not just come out to play? I mean, we are suppressing them at the moment, but at this rate we're gonna have the Majafeets rebel first. Which then means I have to move all my troops over again and yada yada yada. And it seems that they did. No, that is Kutai separatists actually. Okay. In there, so I'm gonna let them take this. I'm not gonna spread separatism because of the fort, and then they're gonna have to move to the fort, and then I crush them on the jungle fort. It's gonna take some time, but it's better than fighting them in jungle and losing a bunch of men for that. Disaster, hopefully still fine, yes. It's all good. Colonies coming along. Slowly, but coming along. And yeah, there you are, on my fort, ready to be crushed. And it did cost us 5,000 men. Actually, had damage to cannons? How? How did we... Oh, no, it's them. I'm stupid. Still cost us 5,000 men. But, yeah. So that's handled, and this will be taken back by the fort in no time. So you can get ready to move over to this place to then deal with those people. Let's not stand in an unrest province, though, so we don't randomly die while transporting. That would be not the nicest. Spy network, tribute, all of that, sure. Probably we're gonna have the Balinese rise up first. Do you have any good places? It's an okay temple, it's a good workshop. It would be a decent center of trade, but it's in a colonial region, so I don't really care. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, we are supposed to get 2,000 ducats for the quest. But I don't think it gives us a ton, does it? Let's double check that. I should be used to these quests by now, because we had basically the same quests in Wales, but I'm not. Inflation reduction, I mean, it's nice. But it's all gonna be nice later too. It doesn't really matter when we get it. You come home. We actually have Kutai separatists now here. How did this happen? Apparently this didn't count as crushing the rebellion because because they didn't have any unrest when we did that? No, that doesn't make any sense. But it's probably it. They did rebel because they didn't have unrest, so now that I moved away my troops, they suddenly have unrest and then I want to rebel. Stupid as that sounds. I'm very tempted to declare war. No, I do want to declare war on these again. I'm not tempted. I just want to. I also want to gain some claims over here. And I want Malacca to go to war. So I can finally eat Brunei. But if wishes were fishes, etc., etc. Fully converted everything. It's pretty cool. Good on power protection, which is also pretty cool. Could build some more troops. With so much force limit, I am going to. It's gonna help with the unrest reduction up here, and we have to increase our army anyway at some point. Let's grab the last idea here. That's also gonna give us the development cost reduction. Vessel force limit contribution, which really doesn't matter at the moment. But development cost reduction is gonna matter in, well, a while. Malacca hates me. I gain blah or blah. It's fine. Don't currently want Malacca to hate me, simply because I want them to not join the war against me. Gain tax medfor or stuff in Kumeyaye. It probably doesn't matter because Kumeyaye is probably not big. Kumeyaye is apparently in the New World. Yes. It's not even, it's a colony. Give me local tax. Don't care. Now, what else is there to do while we hang out and wait for more wars? We are handling those rebels. Well, handling, but yes. We're having our colonies grow. We're gonna have a bunch of navies running around doing protection. Normally the trade protecting navies join up after a while, but these just seem not to. Not that it's super relevant, but it annoys me. What are you doing? Nothing? Let's have you and you and you. If you're all here, merge you up and then have you protect trade. At least that way it's safer for an eventual war. May have lost me a month of trade income on potentially, but that also doesn't. Doomsday on the Colima, sure. Doom for everyone. Quarantine the port and let them die. And otherwise, there was a good barracks to build, right? Yes. And Jesselton is fine too. And let's build this temple as well, just because. Let's not build that. Continue. Trading in an instance. Tolerance of the true faith. So that's basically unrest reduction for our whole land. So everything that we have converted, which should be everything, because all this land we took down here was already of our religion. Which I like, obviously. My FE separate. Oh, they might actually not spawn here. Seeing that, I can just do this and make them disappear, right? This should make the major feats 0.5. Wait, did I not send one here? I did. What? Okay, now you're there. That puts them to 0 and they should now drop off. But we still have Sundanese in Cavalli, Chalapa, and Cirebon, but also very little. Actually, probably don't even need remotely this amount of troops here. No. Send half of you there and half of you there and still be super fine. Right? Super fine. Friendly troops. Let's wait a month, but I think it should be fine. Yeah. We don't need... that should put you to 0 as well. There we go. So now we're only gonna have the Balinese rise up. Or be cut down. Let's go there. Cool. Claims, maybe? Yes. Last claim on these guys. Come home. New World's colonization rights need to be immediately renewed. If we want anything right now, we want faster colonization. I also would like to take the military power from these guys. 62, 67. No, 62 is a bit scary. I'm gonna wait a bit for that. I assume the Malacca here is gonna be happy to join. Yeah, totally happy to join. So we actually may have to build a bigger fleet to finally take Brunei. Yeah, have Bicol. I'll just take it from you again. I assume it's gonna put you over. No, it doesn't even put you over. Where's Bicol even? You have no half price guy once again. Tariffs don't do anything. Trade efficiency, yeah. Could go for improvement, but that doesn't. No. Let's grab this guy. Where's Bicol? Bicol. Oh, here. So it's actually a place that might matter a bit. 9 development. It's not a big problem. But I may want to take that back from the nobles at some point. Now, rebels. Where are my rebels at? Almost crushed, except for the Balinese. So, how much rebellion do we have in Bali? Almost none, also. So I could probably just take friendly troops doing 1.75. Just take half of you. And send you to Bali and be all done with the rebels. With them taking the long way again, walking here and then taking the boat. Because that's how you efficiently travel. Especially if the boats are right next to you. Yeah, I could take Admatech again, but I'm not gonna. Because now we're actually sort of kinda maybe close to finally getting that stupid institution. Oh man. I already have almost 10 years of printing press having happened. Our trader dies or we lose 10 prestige and gain some power. Our trader is the one we just hired. I mean, it's not like my heart is in this trader. Other hand, yeah. What's 10 prestige? How close are we on the next thing here? We are close. So we're gonna have the institution spread one once we have the institution actually spreading. Speaking of, let's check the map. It's coming. It's already in the Timurids. Only decades off of being actually in our lands. But here's Pomo. Pomo should very soon be ours. And then we only have to wait for Chumash and Kumeyae. Where are our colonists at? In Kumeyae. So I could send one back to Chumash, but that doesn't really change anything, so I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to send the free colonists to give me opportunity to make claims here. Allied to Bengal? Oi! Why would you find powerful friends? That's not how we do this. Bengal, 34,000 troops, not bad. And navies, which is more important here. Only 5 heavies, so that's okay. Pasai though? What about your heavies? Pasai, 7 heavies. So we will also have to increase our fleet a bit before we can declare that war. Still, I want those claims, I think. So I'm gonna colonize somewhere next to you. This seems like a nice place to colonize. Palembang. It's a good province, and it gives us the opportunity to claim around here, over the Straits of Johor even, I think. Does not give us claims on these guys, which I maybe should have considered. Money, money, dominance of the clergy, but let's just check if my math was right. We have a drop off in 59, so that's not even 12 additional points, and there's room for more than 12 additional points. So that's also good. Rebels, done. Donezo. Very nice. Ming wants tribute. They can have it. Now, if I regroup my units here, we might get some rebels again, but I do want to start drilling. And it should be such small amounts of rebels, if there are any, that it shouldn't really matter. Yeah, see, it's still 0 in Bali. It's fine. Nothing has risen up here, so you can merge and drill. And you guys, do we need the friendly troops here? Minus 2, you have 2.5. Nope, you're all good. Get over there. Get over there. Grab some boats, get over there. Now, I guess now that we're at 1,600 ducats, we might as well wait for the rest to fulfill the quest. What Diplotech are we gonna get the next Carrack at? Oh, we already have it? We already have it, and 15 is the next boat, so we might as well build some boats as soon as we take the quest. Sure. Sure, because Diplotech 15 is a while away. And, yeah. Oh, this is a bit too many people. Let's just fix out some mercenaries here. Just drop out all the mercenaries, because they don't get drilled anyway. And then we're at the end of the episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is going quite well, I would say. If you like what you're seeing here and you'd like to see more, why don't you hit this like button? See if there's a subscribe button for you. If there is, it means that you're not subscribed yet. So why don't you click that button? And if you have anything to say, why don't you say it down there in the comments? Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.